Alice.
Ruby?
Oh, you know what?
Oh, Alice is not that bad actually.
The Alice is pretty solid, I think. It's also a signature pick for, well, not really, but like a pick that we've seen from him.
They go Terizla.
Ah, okay, yeah. AoE, CC makes a lot of sense. Didn't really think about the Terizla, but good pick. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm usually not a fan of Terizla because once again, it's pretty much kind of like Candida on EXP because you really rely on your ultimate. And there is barely any movement speed going on for Terizla.
I was thinking
so
Sora.
damn slow.
I was thinking Sora.
Oh, that's actually, you know what? I prefer that.
Yeah.
You can chase as well.
That was what I was thinking about.
That's why Terizla feels so, like, monotone in a way.
Is it better in the lane?
Because the Terizla actually beats out the Barats in lane.
We'll see.
So, ONIC or RRQ for game number 2?
Again, despite what the hell is going on in the draft, we'll pick ONIC.
Yeah. I think it is a significantly better draft, though, for RRQ.
Okay. Improvements in the drafts as we head over to game number 2. Still 1-0 for the Sky Kings, 1-0. Can RRQ, with their last chance here in this best of 3, force a third game? We're heading over to game number 2 in the Royal Derby.
Will it be a clean sweep? Kyrie on the Hirara this time around. Let's see this matchup again, but on different hands. Demon Kite on the Harley.
Niles said that Kyrie and himself is 2 best Hirara currently in Indonesia, so we'll see how it will play out for them. But I just realized that, you know, despite the Carmilla ban miracle or in Eterna, they are picking a chip right into Belleric. So that's already a big question mark again for RRQ because ONIC already had the counter, but somehow RRQ picked it either way. But now we're gonna see the emblems though, but never mind. Nothing going on just yet. Yeah, emblems. Looks like it's gonna be Rupture for Demon Kite. He knows that he's gonna be able to burst down the frontliners much easier, but Saeed getting burst down more.
Boom, Star Shatter, first blood to Kai. Oh my lord, they burned Flicker mid. I thought that was already a win. They get a first blood on the other dude that still had Flicker.
Man, that's, you know, I can still, like,
Bro.
it's a bit too easy is what I want to say. Hold on.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The Terizla beats out the Barats in lane. They show it here. Joshua getting gapped in the XP will have to recall, I believe. No way he stays, right? Okay, he stays. But that means he won't be able to contest Turtle anyways.
Yeah, so it's already really good tempo being brought in by ONIC here in the second game of this best of 3. Technically, we're still waiting on that level 4 power spike that Side will have. We'll see whether or not it has an impact. But so far, ONIC playing it quite well. Demon Kite though, level 4. Kyrie level 4. Let's see who gets the turtle.
Yep, good shot. Saeed in the mid lane trying to go for the zone on Kyrie now. Gets the stun as well. That's going to be penalty zone onto Joshua. All in as well. He's going to get taken out by the Star Shadow. Red Tree on Kai is on point. Now Keyboy with the Wrath of the Dryad and the Flicker to lock Hajin in out of the way. Now he goes on Saeed. And the whole team comes corralling over onto the purple buff. Demon Kite, no retribution, has just lost it earlier. Saeed, no level 4. Kyrie with the immobilization. Able to get the killing spree now. Onto the purple buff he goes. Still no retri on both, and it will be Joshua who secures the purple buff for RRQ.
2-0 trade. ONIC get the neutral objective. Technically, they don't pick up the purple buff, but it still goes to Side. Sorry, Joshua. So it's not in the hands of Demon Kite. It's not something that they can utilize in the early game, and I really do think that Demon Kite really needed that purple buff. Really good re-engage coming from ONIC. Chef, can you break that down for us?
I don't even want to, man. Like, but that was a really good engage though from Lutpi. He knows that the way that Kyrie wants to play, he wants to eliminate the biggest threat, that is Joshua, out of the map. And shout out for Sans as well with the ultimate to make the hitbox even bigger. But now, against the Terizla,
they go all in. Body of Smith, not enough to keep him alive. Gets taken out at the end of the day. Now the Astral Echo reveals Joshua. The whole team coming to corral over on Joshua. Immobilized, taunted. Now Wrath of the Dryad. Sans getting caught with a crash course, but the Wrath of the Dryad was able to lock him down for a bit. Now as Kai walks up, Star Shatter back in again. Oh, Demon Kai able to pick up the kill on Kai as Keyboy walked back to safety under the turret, and the Clint stays in the bottom lane to bully.
Yeah, that was actually brilliant from RRQ. I completely forgot they have a chip, so that's why I was questioning, why do you want to go for Thursday? Oh yeah, the whole team can just come up in a second, in a flash.
Yeah.
But also the damage control as well, that I thought they were going to get punished, but yeah. Kairi was a bit too overzealous there, just trying to play with the immunity and also the iframes, but it was not enough to deter the damage coming in from RRQ. Finally, something going on. Finally, some good trade.
Absolutely, because this time around, RRQ, they're working with a little bit more beef with them, right? They have the healing coming in from Hajiri on the Rafaela, and that's something that they really need to pay attention to.
Okay. Oh, man. Double immobilization into the Star Shatter. Keyboy with the Wrath of Dread and the Flicker back to safety now as Kairi walks up in the respawn. Comes in with the penalty zone from Lutfi. Goes on to Hajirin. Joshua right there. And I believe the respawn was cancelled. Yes. Oh, Lutfi.
Wow.
Very cheeky. It works the same way with Angela, so you gotta be able to be safer when you try to use that skill to respawn one of your teammates. But good news though, Arthur is getting all the gold platings on the other side, so it's not completely bad for RRQ in that moment.
Yeah. He's what, 3,300 compared to Kelra at 3,700. Not that bad, only a 300, gold difference. Kelra though, very quick with it. Going to look for a turret in the top side of the map. Still playing the objective game very, very well.
Yep. And he denies all the minions before he gets the turret. It is just perfect by Kelra in the lane.
Did he last hit the tower? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's mainly for all... They go on Keyboy, the tree, and now they go all in on him. Keyboy likes it, pops in the roots. Now Wrath of the Dryad survives for a long time. Bangkumis, I think he's going to be an RRQ fan for a while.
So if you don't know the lore, Bangkumis always roots for the quote-unquote not performing team.
Yeah.
Let's say it that way, because I don't want to be too harsh.
He's been an RRQ fan for 2 seasons, folks. Sans, caught on the shortcut. Flickers out of the way, and everybody takes the shortcut into the mid lane. And now they're in mid. Oh, Saeed, brother.
Sans is starting to hurt only with one item.
Staying there?
Saeed, brother.
Very brave. But he gets out.
Okay, Sans can still hit you, by the way.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
I'm sorry,
that is Saeed, brother.
That is naivety at its finest.
What?
Saeed.
Once is enough.
He wants it. Oh, Hajirin Rafaela. Oh my god, that's illegal, fam. 4 members on the Rafaela.
He got hit the first time.
Oh my god, man.
Dog.
Oh my
I think it's
god.
already
That's not how you do it, Ka.
bad enough that you stayed in the bush near the tunnel and you did it again. What is...
I have very similar reactions right now. I am thanking God that I'm not an analyst here.
Pressure is starting to get to them. That's okay. Let's reset. Let's reset.
Oh, you know what? I'm saying it with love here. I'm saying it with, maybe Saeed expects Sans to make the 200 IQ play instead of the usual 100 IQ play. You don't get it. You don't get it. Maybe Sans is predicting that Saeed will be maybe outside of the bush or something, so that's why he's going for the obvious position.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Oh, have held on to Arthur.
Yeah, that hurts a bit, just
Yes,
a tad
be careful,
bit.
man. That follow-up from Kairi was very, very close. And it does seem, though, Demon Kite is trying to do some work, right? He's trying to push in that top lane. It is going to start pushing, forcing Kairi to go and clear that. They still have Arthur to rely on.
They do. But unlike the Moskov game that he had against Dewa, Arthur hasn't really been able to farm that much. He's been in the side, sure, but his power spike is very delayed now, and that's an endless battle and a gun. 700 gold difference right now. Honestly, not too bad. He's still doing well, considering the circumstance, but still it's delayed, and the Star Shadow lands again, and that's a glowing one, so Hajirin... Oh, God.
I'm still stuck, bro. I'm sorry, my mind is not mining right now, currently.
Can't blame you.
4K, gold lead for ONIC. I'm just gonna see
Whoa.
whatever on the screen. That is an interesting item, though. First item priority for Joshua is gonna be the Guardian's helmet, so I think he knows that he is gonna be playing with the chip, And when the chip is done, he's gonna be back, and he wants to not recall as much as possible, and that's why the Guardian's helmet. But still, I'm not sure in this kind of losing position, it's the most valuable item. You gotta be able to survive first before anything else.
This is his pick, to be fair, right? The Terizla. Like, that was what got him viral, I believe. Penalty zone flicker.
For the wrong reason.
Bottom wave's looking good. ONIC don't really care about it. They know that there's going to be a shortcut if they go into bottom lane, so they stick together and they'll just look for a play. They have the lead to actually be comfortable to go for poke and fight. So it makes a lot of sense. Boom, bang. This Dino is taking the beating, man.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the Dino is fat as well.
Whoa!
Keep your eyes on Saeed.
My eyes are on Saeed right
Yeah,
now.
he was in position there, but... Oh,
They go on Keyboy. And now the Deadly Magic as well. Rather to try it, popping them out. Oh, Keyboy stays alive. Saeed in the backline, pops in the shortcut, but everybody's already down.
Oh,
Penalty zone. Sans is right there. Lutfi able to go for the damage now as Kelra walks up and oh! Sheriff Kelra's in town, partner. In the back, it's Saeed who jumps in with a crash course, but Kai picks him up with the helmet of turret. Lutfi swinging a hammer. Sheriff Kelra's in town. Yeehaw.
2 members out and about. Demon Kite still standing. There is still a possibility for a Lord Theft, but Sans' ultimate again hits out the Demon Kite. There's no way for an angle. There's no way they go for the steal. They played that so intelligently.
Yeah, and also the cancel from Lutfi as well was so huge. Sans was able to survive because of that. Just look at Sans' HP. It's super low,
Yeah.
but you can see RRQ's way to win right now. Unfortunately, the window becomes even close, you know, smaller from now on because the turret's gonna be falling down left and right after ONIC uses this one. I think it's probably gonna leave maybe a couple, you know, second tier turret if it's not utilized properly. Best case scenario for ONIC, all the second tier turrets are gone, and they have a lot of range to play with the Novaria. All you have to do is to watch out for the flanks coming in from Saeed, because that is still very lethal. What I want to say in the first match, in the first game when ONIC was winning is Kairi is squishy, Sans is squishy. So if there is any single mistake that they made, it's gonna cost them a lot. And this is also true currently with Kelra as well.
What you're talking about is that 38%. The 38% chance for them to look for an opening like that. So the Lord is going to be Marshall. Oh, Sans.
This is a one-shot if he can't dodge it, but he does. Oh, a breath of relief, bro. A sigh of relief. Okay, ONIC can't bang on Joshua. Demon Kai walking up on Lutfi. That's about it. And now there's a shortcut boy in that bush, but I don't think you want to go shortcut on that. On Keyboy again. Oh, what the heck, dude? Oh, Kai with the other turret. Star Shatter. Sans! Oh, Demon Kai tried a body block, but he got shot at the crossfire instead.
Kelra gets taken up by Hajirin though. So that's a trade.
Run, Chip, run. Run. By the way, he still has the ultimate. This might be a turnaround. If
I
RRQ
don't think you want to ultimate, yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
What a great escape by Saeed.
At least they get Kelra. At least they get some value out of it.
Isn't that huge? Was that a shutdown? No.
No, it's not a shutdown. I think Kelra got
they don't have any shutdowns
got
except for
hit
Sans.
by the last hit of the third aggro in the mid lane. Just unfortunate. He tanked a bit too much hit. Trying to go for the flicker play, but that gives also like paving a way for Sans to be able to use his long range artillery to actually connect. So in the end, it's a trade-off, but I don't think it's a good trade-off for ONIC. But there's a lot of structures falling down for RRQ. So it is still decent for ONIC. Unfortunately, though, the Lord spawns on the top lane. So somehow, some way, the wave control is easier for RRQ to do, especially with the chip.
They have the chip, they have the Claude as well. High mobility, can rotate quicker as well. They just need to be careful about, you know, if Kairi is the one that's being sent down. But that is the Magic Trinity now secured in for Demon Kite. So that's something that ONIC really needs to be aware of.
Yeah.
Another shot over. That bottom lane's looking pretty good. RRQ are actually doing quite well here. Again, this time around, the drafts weren't horrible. They have some win conditions, but Joshua's getting poked down. Big chomp. Saeed with a conceal in the back line now. Kelra needs to be careful. Sans flickers out of the way. Kelra is going to be caught with the crash grip, but Sans is able to pick up the kill on Joshua now. As that's going to be the Lord very low. Demon Kai wins it out. Arthur blazing into it! Into the back line of the Purify as well, but he still gets taken out by Litpi, who was waiting in the BMI. Now the Star Shatter that lands. Demon Kai taken out. Kyrie with the chase. Has the reset abilities coming her way. The Holy Baptism doesn't land. That's a shot on Arthur again. Oh my Lord. Sans has the Star Shatter again. Shoots it out this time around. Lord gonna be cleared out for free.
Yeah, economy-wise, this is gonna be a negative for RRQ and might be in structure as well because they are lacking in members right now.
Arthur, BMI back. ONIC under the turret in mid, trying to pick it up, trying to go for the siege. RRQ, well played. They've defended. They have prolonged the game for a bit longer.
Really, really clutch. I know Demon Kai got caught out there, but at least he was able to get the neutral objective takedown. They're going to deny away this turret take for quite a bit, so they have elongated their time in. And I feel like the timing coming from Arthur was pretty well done, right? He went in the very last moment, Blazing Duet, was able to push ONIC back. But my question is, for Joshua in particular, is he supposed to always target Keyboy? Like, is that a good pick to go for in these team fights?
I think they're not dumb enough that, oh, we just want to burst Keyboy. I think that's not the initial plan. Maybe that's just a diversion for Saeed to have more leeway, to have more space to actually use the shortcut. I'm just thinking, you know, the fact that Keyboy also built the Athena shield seems to be signaling that RRQ will not be able to burst him down any longer. So I think that's a pretty genius optimization from Keyboy. Usually you want to go for just a single Radiant just to debuff the opponent's magic damage, but now Keyboy has to look out for himself because he is the counter setter. So, and plus Joshua, like, who else is he going to target? Because everyone is literally out of range.
Oh, purple
Did he
buff
feel it?
heal.
Yes.
Grant that purple!
Very late reaction.
Yeah, Sans, my God, me. He's styling. He's 6-0-8. He's the only guy with a bounty right now.
So back to your point, if they had to target someone, are you saying that it's too difficult for them to go for someone different? Like, is that the only choice that they go for, just Keyboy?
Yeah, obviously that's the preferable outcome. But even if they want to use, for example, the combo of shortcut into a chomp down from the barrage, it is still very much telegraphed. And when all the spells are up for ONIC, I don't think that's feasible for Joshua to do. And that's why I think at this point, the munch down, the Thunder's Welcome is just a pure diversion. Also makes ONIC a bit more aggressive for a trap for RRQ. Maybe I'm reaching a bit too deep here. But obviously, if you can burst down Keyboy when literally no one is around for Keyboy to lean on when he got chomped down, RRQ will try to burst down Keyboy.
Yeah. 3,000 gold lead between the mid laners, by the way. That's why the support mid here in Hajidin's Rafaela has been struggling a lot, even to respawn some of his players, because when you respawn one, the other dies. So much burst.
Standoff right now, but the Sheriff is in town. Joshua in the front lane. Oh, look at that.
Yep, they're gonna try to go all in on Kyrie, but he has the untargetable. That's Keyboy in the midst of it all. Walking up already. Kyrie with a walk up now on Joshua. Gonna go all in. Lutfi doing damage. Now back onto the neutral objective. The holy healing grants him a little bit more space as Lutfi takes it again. Demon Kai trying to go for it. Lutfi! Penalty zone in the flicker. Keyboy with a chase. Kyrie gonna be able to pick up the immortality on Saeed, but Sans is gonna be waiting there to shoot the Star Shatter. Unable to land it. Now it is just the Lord.
Man. Oh, no. I don't think he can burst on Dino. Yeah, it's been too much HP to work with.
Still annoying though.
There he is.
Oh, wait, Kai.
Oh wow. Oh wow, he survives.
He has to recall though. That's huge. Big mistake for Kai.
Yep. He thought he could get more deadly magic down for a bit though, so Demon Kai cannot threaten. Saeed waiting as well. Penalty zone, locking on Arthur. Astro Echo. Oh, the deadly magic lands on the back line as Kelra is able to go and sustain through, but he's finally dead to Demon Kite's deadly magic. Keyboy finding the kill back on Saeed, and that 4v5 turned out to be amazing for RRQ.
And they can't end.
Yeah.
Respawn.
Whoa.
Saeed
That's a
pushes
scary sight to
Joshua.
see.
Angry Dino.
That was scary.
Makes me remember the time I'm playing Dino Crisis on PS2. I'm old, I know. But yeah. Oh man. At this point, I would it's not crazy to say that RRQ has the advantage in terms of draft. Like, this is where, this is their playground. ONIC definitely has the disadvantage in terms of Lord Dance, because you have a Claude that's very mobile, and also that shortcut that's easy to execute for Saeed. Joshua, though, taking a lot of turret hits.
Oh, he using the Detona's welcome to get away.
And this is where I think they kind of dropped the ball with the Terizla pick. I think a Sora would be much, much better. In the previous exchange, when the Lord was taken by ONIC, I think if it was the Sora, Ludwig could have chased down like a couple members of RRQ and make them a bit, you know, pressure them a little bit more compared to the Terizla.
It's definitely more dynamic. It can be utilized in more long, drawn-out fights. Especially how we've been seeing RRQ play it, right? They wait for ONIC to waste the resources, and then Arthur usually comes in the last minute or the last second. So what does ONIC do? What do RRQ do? I mean, I guess we're looking at side kind of posture for a potential pick. He should know that Kyrie's there. Or does Kyrie know that he's there?
Maybe they both know.
Maybe they both know, and they're just playing it cautious here. I think for ONIC, it should still just be play around neutral objectives, try to win it out there, because their composition is still built around those team fights. If they try to play RRQ's game of handling the side waves, it won't be good for them.
But it's so hard. I mean, like, you never know where side is going to pop up in these Lord fights.
It's crazy to see that at this point, you know, if this were like two normal teams, ONIC is the one that's forced to gamble on a fight in the Lord pit. RRQ, like, if there is a time to beat ONIC, it is now. And that would boost their morale by a lot, you know?
Yeah.
After multiple failures in draft, in execution, this is their time, man.
Good shot, man, onto Joshua. They still have Holy Healing, though, so that's what is giving them the comfort and the confidence to keep on playing it this way. Hajin finally gets shot, but he also has Holy Healing. So as long as the poke doesn't get too crazy to a point where, you know, he can start one-shotting people, this is okay. RRQ like this. RRQ want this to be the case the whole time. Saeed's got a crazy position, and Sans,
he's gonna spot it, bro. I trust on.
He just used his Astral. Oh my God, he just used his skill too. Wait a second.
I don't think he knows.
They don't know, they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Keyboy walking up again. Kyrie. Who's gonna be the guy?
Oh,
it's gonna be Kai. Does he use both of his procs? He does. Sans now and Kai in that position. Saeed's got a crazy position. Sans flickers out of the same day. Oh my God, they're gonna go all in now. Arthur! A shutdown on Sans! Untargetable away, but Keyboy's able to find it. And Kelra is playing the front to back. Free hitting in the back. Onto Saeed he goes. The Lord is taken by RRQ.
What a chain of events. Really good positioning coming in from Saeed. But it looked like even Sans, I think he tried to flicker out of the initial bonk. And yeah, he still died.
Yeah, there's too much gap close for RRQ side, especially Arthur. Like, there's no way you can get away after you expend your flicker like that. Like it or not, Sans has to expect that every time that the team fight is happening around the Lord pit. That's the reality of it. Unfortunately, ONIC was not able to get the Lord. And RRQ, this is their time to shine right here, right now.
Wow.
Oh, it's a respawn as well.
Wow.
But Claude is delayed. Ludwig taking a half HP already. That's going to be the Evolved Lord charging down below. That's a turret for free. Kelro's walking up. The portal coming down. Now the Barat's able to go for the lockdown onto Keyboy. He's going to be stunned up by the Holy Baptism, but Keyboy's able to find the Wrath of the Dryad, and now the Holy Healing comes down as Ludwig stands strong in the front. Two base turrets taken down. ONIC defend, but RRQ are the ones sieging ONIC.
They opened the base up. After such a dominant early game by the Sky Kings, here in game number 2, RRQ are the ones that stay patient. They looked for opportunities. They did not give up. And they are the ones to open up the base first. And the inhibitor turret that fell for ONIC, the Sky Kings, is the one down bot. So with everything up against them when it comes down to macro, because of the composition that RRQ brought with the Claude and the chip, now ONIC have to function with a far lane that also does not favor them naturally.
Yeah, it's tough right now for ONIC. It really is. And at this point, I hope RRQ did not gamble on a team fight. Yes, you still somehow had the advantage if you get the initial engage towards either Sans or Kellera. You most likely will win the team fight, but you don't want to play around that. just play with neutral objective, wait it out until you have an actual clear advantage. A forced error from ONIC's side.
By the way, Keller has been juggling these items like crazy, like swapping it out. He suddenly has the Great Dragon Spear, and then the Berserker Fury. He initially didn't have that.
Yeah, he's bootless right now. He's just going glass cannon, full damage. And I think that, I mean, it contributes to how much damage he's been able to do, but it also contributes to how vulnerable he is to dive, right? Like, he got no mobility, dude. He's relying on these frontliners to stay put.
Safe to say, ONIC does not expect this to go far into the late game. Entering the 25-minute mark right here, right now. And Said wants...
Oh my god, oh my god! Lord as well! Holy clutch! Dude. Sans, maybe a Sky Piercer would have been joking.
You know what? If that is not a glowing one, that is a second Holy Crystal, that would have been a GG.
Yeah.
Man, look how fast he
Look
gets.
at Chip, look at... Oh my god, they might go for the end. They might go straight for the end here. If Kyrie shows up and Chip goes in. You remember the tragedy of Dewa Geek fam in the playoffs?
Yeah, but... Oh, man.
They're also split. They don't know what to do.
Look at the waves, look at the waves.
This is
beautiful.
beautiful.
They're going wide.
This is
Wait a minute.
error. Oh my god.
ONIC, what the heck?
No, but no one can teleport as long as there's no members there. So that's what they're doing right now. They're gambling. Yeah, they're just getting forced errored right now. Barat's going in. Detna's welcome coming down, but they won't be able to get Joshua. Now they go for the chase.
Masterfully
Kai! How did he find Demon Kite? He used the conceal of Keyboy. Oh my god, even I didn't see him.
Wow! That was a masterfully played Lord Dance by RRQ. There was a lot of hesitation, but more hesitation on ONIC's side. But Kyrie pulled that out of nowhere, making something out of nothing.
Yeah. And you can only respawn one dude. So they got two at the end of the day. That was actually incredibly smart by ONIC. Again, Chip can only teleport people when there's a target down below. He cannot just randomly drop the shortcut. So the Chip being there means nothing. He can't end the game. Wow.
What are we watching? 26 minutes. We're getting into the late game. And I feel like this is really putting ONIC to the test. With so many things like up against them, do they have what it takes to problem solve? Even CW's like backstage, maybe he's also kind of sweating.
I think it remembered me of Game 2 of Geek Fam versus BTR. Late game, Geek Fam had the clear advantage in terms of macro. It's an easier way to execute in terms of composition.
Yep.
But BTR was super close to actually winning it out against Geek Fam. This is the test. Are you clutch enough? Are you actually calculative enough? Are you creative enough in your approach? Because that's probably the biggest test out of all things.
Yeah.
Creativity.
At this point, this is RRQ's game to lose. They have the far lane base turret. They have a Chip and a Claude. They should be the ones really maximizing the potential of the composition by going and forcing these errors, which they have done. But ONIC have responded very well.
And I think you can you kind of saw it, right? Like it looked like Kyrie wanted to clear. Like maybe there was a call of some sort that
If
was
he showed
like,
up bot, GG by the way.
don't go. And then you can see Kyrie, oh, that's a concealed play. Said,
Yeah,
he knows.
good stuff.
Do they want to strike back though?
I don't think so. I think it's a bit too risky. They have the Lord control, so
It's true.
no reason to really force the issue. Remember, if they go in and they get caught by a Wrath of the Dryad together, there are... Said? Wait. Kelra, that was the real target, dude. Oh, that was scary.
At this point, Kiwo has to man mark Said. Box 1. Gotta know where he is all the time.
Oh, Arthur. Whoa.
It's a tough job.
No BMI, that's info. Said in the mid lane.
Might be it.
Gonna go for the entire road flank. Sans is a no. He shoots in the back. He finally finds Said. He's walking up. He gets caught by the Astral Meteor. Now it's Detna's welcome. Used up on Lutfi. Said in the back line again. As Kelro's able to kite away. Shortcut. Gonna be placed down. Kelra, Winter Nature, able to kite away from Arthur now. It's actually the Lord fight coming down. Kyrie with a walk up now. Does he go for the retribution? Keyboy fighting and Kai winning the retri battle.
Wow.
Our target most Kelra is able to go for the free hits. Now he goes on the Dino. He's small. Kelra won't flicker. Oh my God, Demon Kite almost caught Kelra lacking.
Almost, but almost is never enough. And this time, RRQ have failed to secure the Lord. ONIC come back in the 29th minute of the game. We're going to 30 minutes. Will this be the final push that ONIC needs to close this out?
This is why Kyrie is Kyrie, man.
That was so good.
Right eye on a team fight, left eye on the objective, and he somehow performed on both. He somehow made a difference in both sides. Now ONIC is knocking on RRQ's door. Arthur on the other side, looking for a Hail Mary play here.
Yeah, he wants to go for the end. Now who realizes and what do they do? Arthur recalls. He's not confident enough to make that play happen. They make the call, but oh my God, it's the hesitation. He's recalling, he's not. He's recalling and he's not. And now he's finally back in, but the Wrath of the Triad will be able to land onto the Raphael, and that's gonna be the Dino. Taken very low. Star Shatter lands on Arthur. Penalty zone from Lukpeep. The holy healing, but the Lord is still there. Not a blazing duet out to Keyboy, but he's able to tank up so much damage, and Kai finds a double. It's the slow shots down. It's the clean sweep in the Royal Derby for ONIC.
2-0, 29 minutes, almost hit that 30-minute mark. But man, oh man, RRQ did not want to go down without a fight. They pushed ONIC to their very limit. They pushed ONIC to the very end. But unfortunately, with all that effort, with all that sweat, with all that blood,